What's good, kids? What's good, what's good, what's good? It is 12:32 in the morning. I just got back from the gym around half an hour ago. I haven't made my protein shake yet. I gotta ping the server. If God wanted me going to bed right now, he would have made me tired. He didn't. He gave me energy and he gave it to me to stream. It's literally exactly what happened. I don't think I shook that enough yet. I need to ping the server. I need to do it now. Peak just went live. For real, for real. Why won't it let me? Let me post. Alright, there we go. Peak stream for real, for real. No cappy on a whole stacky there. Alright, so if you could not tell, today we are doing the cereal tier list. I have one thing that I know is a guaranteed S tier. That would be Reese's Puffs. I don't think they're on this though. Oh, they are on this. Okay, there's a lot on this. You send me $7 so I can get the side order DLC. No, but you could send me $7 so I can put that towards getting a bike. There we go. I'm in peak. Dog, there are 7 of us. The kids will come, even though it's 12:34 in the morning. Captain Crunch's S tier, no doubt. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. But regardless, it's time to start. So, first up, we've got Apple Jacks. Where are we thinking for Apple Jacks? Personally, I think Apple Jacks could be a strong contender for A tier. Maybe B tier, but that would be like a high B tier. I think cool. We all have our opinions on them. We'll get to our cereals when we get there. We get to Captain Crunch when we get there. Apple Jacks B tier. B or C? What? Bro, I was thinking we could throw Apple Jacks in A tier. But it looks like the kids are deciding we're going to throw Apple Jacks in B tier, which I'm alright with that, but that's going to be a high B tier. Like, very high, if not highest. I don't know what this is here. Boo something? Have any of you had that before? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that one. Does anyone know what... I think it's like Boo-O's? Oh, Boo-Berry. If you get rid of the airy in Boo-Berry, what do you have? I know. You've got...
It says boob.
And it's really funny. It's really funny. I've never had Boo-Berry before, though. I said Boo-Berry. Dual quality. It's in there. You can see it. It says Boo-Berry. It's your list of stuff you don't know. I don't know where to put that one. So I'm honestly thinking, has anyone had that before? If not, we might just skip that one. Because I've never had it. And it doesn't seem like you guys have either. You are such a comedic genius. You should make an idling bowling video. Alright, we're going to just leave that one out because no one seems to have had it before. Captain Crunch. Now, I know we were all talking about it. Where do we want to put it? The only thing stopping me from wanting to put Captain Crunch in S tier is the fact of, like, it'll get stuck to, like, the roof of your mouth and in your teeth, and it's really not fun. If it weren't for that, I would say we could put, like, all Captain Crunches in S tier, but I really do not like that feeling. And it feels like razors on, like, the top of your mouth, and that's not fun. That's not fun. So I'm thinking, I think we should put Captain Crunch in A tier. Now, Captain Crunch berries. That is normal Captain Crunch by itself is not that good. However, I think Captain Crunch berries is like absolute best one. Like that I would be okay with putting in S tier because it's just that good. Like even though it gets on the roof of your mouth and it gets stuck there, I don't even mind it, man. For the sweet blessing of uh the berry flavor with the normal Captain Crunch, I think that makes it all worth it. I would take the terrible mouth pain for that. Now, next one we've got sprinkled donut crunch. I have never had that. I've literally never had sprinkled donut crunch. I've never heard of that. Do not know what that is. Have you guys had sprinkled donut Captain Crunch before? I don't know what to do with that. I've never had it. It doesn't sound good. That sounds way too sugary for the morning. And this is coming from someone whose favorite cereal is Reese's Puffs. Like donut cereal, I'm honestly I'm gonna put that in like C tier. That's not a good flavor. That doesn't sound good at least. All right, oops, all berries. I don't I don't want to say that's as bad as Donut Crunch, but it's definitely not up there. Berries works really good when it's got normal Captain Crunch with it, but berries by itself is I don't like that. Yeah, we should skip all the duplicates. They're not duplicates. They're just different varieties. I think that's gonna be like a low B tier because berries doesn't work well on its own. Now, what is this one? Peanut butter crunch. Honestly, I'm gonna put that in D tier. The reason I'm gonna put that in D tier that I don't like that. Actually, I'm not gonna put that in D tier. I'm not gonna put it higher than actually. We're moving this down to D tier, and we're gonna put peanut butter crunch in C tier. There are many better peanut butter flavored cereals you can have in the morning besides peanut butter Captain Crunch. I don't think that's if your default peanut butter cereal is like Captain Crunch, I think that's like actually stupid. Like have peanut butter toast at that point. Have Reese's Puffs. There are so many better peanut butter related products you could have for your breakfast rather than peanut butter crunch. That is stupid. So I think I've made my point for why peanut butter crunch needs C tier. So Cheerios. I think we're gonna put those in like B tier. It's like maybe A tier, honestly, because you really can't go wrong with Cheerios. I don't know anyone who is not okay with having Cheerios. Like everyone is okay with Cheerios. Like really, who has a problem with them? They're like the cereal. The Cheerios are the cereal. When you think of cereal, you think of Cheerios. So we're gonna put those like right next to Captain Crunch. Nobody's got a problem with cereal. It's like when you think of cereal, everyone thinks of Cheerios, yet nobody wants their first pick to be Cheerios. Which honestly makes a really good argument for B tier. But I just feel like, if you're looking for a breakfast food and you're stuck between something like nasty and Cheerios, you're gonna go with Cheerios. Just because like you know what you're getting there. They're not terrible, they're not good, but they're really not that bad. Honey Nut is good though. Oh, when we get to Honey Nut, we're putting that in S tier without a doubt. Chocolate Cheerios. There's really only, and I'm gonna do this with Frosted Cheerios too. Oh my lord. I'm gonna put this chocolate Cheerios and Frosted Cheerios. They're both gonna go in C tier. There is one good alternative offshoot to Cheerios that is honestly worth having, and it's neither uh, chocolate or frosted. Like I'm sure they probably taste good, but who in their right mind is going to the store and being like, man, you know what I really want to get today? You know what I really want for breakfast for the next like week and a half? I want frosted Cheerios. If you're getting a frosted cereal, you're getting something better. You got frosted flakes down there. You got mini wheats. There are so many better frosted cereals or chocolate. You could get Cocoa Puffs. You could get Reese's Puffs, which does chocolate and peanut butter. There are so many better options rather than chocolate Cheerios. For real, for real. Honey Nut's so good. I used to be addicted. Oh yeah, that used to be my breakfast from like 6th to 7th grade for like 2 years straight. And I mean literally 2 years, like every single day. We'll get that one later. Rice checks. Rice checks and Chex Mix is. This might actually come off as controversial. I don't like Chex Mix cereal. Like, I love Chex Mix, or it's just called Chex cereal. Chex Mix is a really good snack. However, when I see that the only option I have for a breakfast cereal is Chex, I get disappointed. I don't like Chex as a cereal. I love it as a snack. It's a terrible breakfast in my opinion. What are we thinking here? Chex has such an interesting flavor. What? What are those Cheerios in A tier? We're not doing the Cheerios one again. I made a very valid argument as to why Cheerios belong in A tier. Hi, Bug Snacks. Wow, we're gonna have a tier list where Bug Snacks isn't like keyboard warrioring. Wow, we're gonna get this done pretty quickly. Is Chex a wafer? Not really. It's like a grain substance. I don't know where to put them because I don't like them, but I don't hate them as much as I'm gonna put them. Rice Chex I don't like. This game has made me so angry. I hate. I have not raged at a game this hard in literally years. What did you do? Were you playing side order? Blueberry Chex is peak. I've never had it, but I'm gonna put Rice Chex in like. I don't know if I want to put it in B or C. No, Apple Jacks are in B. We're not putting Rice Chex Mix. We're not putting plain Chex Mix anywhere near Apple Jacks. Blueberry. Just you don't want me to chat right now. What side order does to a person. So I saw someone saying that Chex needs to stay in Chex Mix. I agree. I'm not joking. I'm so angry. I'm shaking. Was this because of side order? Did it really mess you up that hard? Cuts to its peak. Is it like? I think it could be a B tier then, because I'm not putting any Chex Mix in the same category as Captain Crunch. However, I could see it right there with Apple Jacks. But actually, I actually want to ask you something. What's up? I haven't even had half these cereals. Yeah, I haven't either. It is cold in my basement. Alright, what is Cinnamon Chex Mix? That is a good cereal. Yes, it was all side order. What the Splatoon game does to a person. Hey, can we get this out of here, please? Get. Tier list. I know. I'd do illegal things for some blueberry Chex right now. What are your thoughts on Charger and the homing thing? I think it's a really good build if you actually stack into it. Like, you need at least three what do they call it? 3 chips to actually have it be good. So what was the highest level of homing that you've experienced? I think the highest level of homing I got was 4, and I did that with my Splatling last night. But I think you really need at least like 3 chips for homing shots to be good. And you're good with a Charger though. I don't know how much homing you realistically need. Like if you're bad with Charger, go more in homing. But you're not bad at Charger, so I think you'd probably be better off. You could probably go without it at your skill level. How'd he validate Cheerios? What'd he say? Something? Because it's like, it's the cereal everyone thinks of when they think of cereal. Like, if you're stuck between something gross and Cheerios, you're gonna choose the Cheerios. Cheerios are like the mascot of all cereals. Like, we all have our favorite. It's nobody's favorite cereal, but you can never go wrong with Cheerios. Okay, so I got 50% homing on Charger, and it is literally so bad that it ruined my run. Maybe go without it then. You're good enough to go without the homing shots. Alright, we didn't choose a spot for cinnamon checks. We gotta put this somewhere. It's not as bad as normal checks. Honestly, I've got a soft spot for cinnamon checks, so I'm gonna put that in B. Chips Ahoy. Personally, I think Chips Ahoy is way too sugary to actually be good. I do not like Chips Ahoy. If you asked me what my favorite cereal was when I was 6, I would probably say Chips Ahoy. So it's just the default cereal. Yeah, I know. It's like the mascot of cereal. You can't discredit what Cheerios have done for cereal. I'm a Chex head for real. I don't like Chips Ahoy. I think it is really disgusting. And I'm going to do the same thing with Cinnabon. I've never had that, but that sounds horrible. Like, if you're eating cookies for breakfast, Chips Ahoy, I love Chips Ahoy, easy S tier. If you are eating Chips Ahoy, like, why don't you just, like, inject sugar into your veins at that point? Because you're just going to get diabetes anyway. Cookie Crisp outsold all cookie cereals. Cookie cereals are gross. Cookie cereals are absolutely disgusting. If you like Chips Ahoy, you need to grow up. For real, you need to grow up. I'm putting that in D tier. That is so disgusting. Same thing with Cinnabon. We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with this. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon is something. It's different than having like cookies for breakfast. You can put cinnamon on like most meals of the day and have a. Do we have any objections to putting Cinnamon Toast Crunch in S tier? That is one I'd be. That is a sweet cereal that I think we can all get behind. Like A tier. What? Why would you not put Cinnamon Toast Crunch in S tier? Like what is wrong with Cinnamon Toast Crunch that would keep it out of S tier? Really, I'm open to opinions here. But why on earth would you not put that in S tier? Last time I had Chips Ahoy, I was 12 years old, so that makes sense. Okay, Meowx agrees. Exalted. Why? Why would you not put that in S tier? Cinnamon Toast Crunch is absolute peak, don't argue. That's what I'm saying. Cinnamon Toast Crunch deserves a solid S. That's what I'm saying. I think we've got some alternating opinions, so we'll do a poll. It's not going anything under an A though. Like no matter what we get to, it is not going lower than an A. Be real, vote Cinnamon Toast Crunch for S tier because that's where it belongs. Yeah, I think the people have spoken. We're putting it in S tier. Thank you, kids, putting it where it rightfully belongs. We're gonna raid the hotel camera stream with this one. You're so real for that. We've never been this back before. We just keep getting more back every day. Cocoa Puffs. I would feel okay with putting Cocoa Puffs in a B tier. Like, actually, I don't know. Maybe an A tier. It's not going in C, and if it were in B, it would be a really high B, like probably above Apple Jacks. I think Cocoa Puffs deserves an A, because when you think chocolate cereal, like you get the chocolate milk afterwards. Like if you're going for an unhealthy breakfast, you might as well go with like literal peak. A or B? Yeah. We're gonna have a hard one with this. All right, I'm gonna count Meowx as an A because you said you could go both. We got 2 for A, Okay, well, Tunbin said A, so we're gonna go with A. Someone had Cocoa Puffs when I was 8. Well, Cocoa Puffs are peak. Cookie Crisp sucks. I hate Cookie Crisp. It's going right with the other cookie-related cereals. If you eat cookies for breakfast, you might as well just like speed run getting diabetes. For real. No, you don't. If you as an adult or like anything over the age of like 12 are eating a cookie-related cereal, you have problems. You need to grow up. You need to get your big boy pants on, and you need to stop eating a fucking cookie cereal. For real, for real. Like that, I'm. Maybe this is why so many Americans are overweight and obese because we have multiple cookie-related cereals. That is a problem. I rarely had sugary cereal when I did Cocoa Puffs went hard. They did. I never liked cereal for breakfast. Is that weird of me? There are a lot of people that feel that way. I mean, is cereal more of an American thing? Like obviously it's everywhere in the world, but is cereal more of an American thing than it is in like Europe or Asia, Australia? I'm genuinely curious. I know Bug Snacks is UK, Tunbin is Australian. Is cereal as big over there as it is over here? Cookie cereal fell off like cosmic brownies. Rarely I eat it. Is it like big? Like, will you see it in stores all the time? Like, is it a massive thing over there? Do you have this many offshoots of cereal? I don't even know how Chips Ahoy made a cereal. Chips Ahoy was paid off by the federal government. Wait, who made Chips Ahoy? Post was paid off by the federal government to make a cookie-related cereal to make Americans diabetic. Any cookie-related cereal was paid for by the feds to make more Americans diabetic. Yes, it is very big. Okay. Cornflakes. Cornflakes suck. Like, legitimately, if you're gonna have a boring cereal, you're going with Cheerios. Chips Ahoy are a bunch of feds. Absolutely agree. Same with Cookie Crisp. Cookie-related cereals are terrible. They're bad for you. They're really too sweet to have in the morning. And if you are feeding your child, or if you, as like anyone over the age of like 12 years old, are eating a cookie cereal, you have mental problems. I'm just being real, and you're gonna have physical problems soon too. You need to grow up. Chips Ahoy best cookie, no debate. Terrible cereal, S tier cookie. Debatable. Cornflakes, we're putting you in like, I'm putting cornflakes in D. Like, cornflakes on top. Bro, cornflakes are disgusting. Like, if you're gonna have a boring cereal, get Cheerios. Get Cheerios. Why are you actually wanting? I'm seeing I'm seeing at least 2 people say cornflakes deserves to be higher. I'll put it in C, but cornflakes is like the worst cereal you could actually choose. For real, in my opinion. The only reason it is going higher is because you can we have people here saying that cornflakes should be a little higher. Put it on its own tier. Wow, we have all right, we'll do a poll for this one because we have some divisive opinions on cornflakes. I'm not letting cornflakes anywhere near Apple Jacks though. They are not in the same category. Can debate on whether it's going in C or D though. I could go either. I would rather cornflakes be in D tier though. Cheerios are the only cereal that make me feel sick in the morning. I think that's a skill issue, honestly. I feel like Raisin Bran, so maybe I have I like Raisin Bran, so maybe I have a big issue. No, I don't think anything's really wrong with Raisin Bran. I mean, it's not for everyone, but it's not a bad cereal at all. Like, if you told me your favorite cereal was Raisin Bran, I would not bat an eye. I wouldn't care. I'd think you're pretty normal. All right, it looks like cornflakes are staying in C tier. I would have put them in D personally, but you know, this is a democracy here. It's a Rizocracy. Pops. Who cares about Pops? Like, hey, let me. Thank you. Does anyone like these? Like, I think Pops might actually be the one worse than cornflakes. Like if you're getting some corn related cereal, I would go with corn flakes over Pops. Did I hate Pops. I've had them before. I think I've had like maybe 3 boxes of Pops over my entire life, and every time I have been disappointed. If you ever had the Super Mario cereal from 2018, that was the greatest cereal of all time. Shut up, Fed. No, I haven't though. Hi, Benny. I had like 5 types of cereals. Hear me out. Pops are so underrated. I hate Pops. Like like every time, like they'll get Pops are one of those cereals. Like all right, so Pops is the same thing that Captain Crunch does, where it gets stuck to the roof of your mouth. But at least with Captain Crunch, like it tastes good. Pops taste like cardboard in your mouth, and it's just stuck in there, and there's nothing you can do about it until you get the sweet release of toothpaste to finally get it out of there. Is like all of the bad parts of Captain Crunch with like none of the good parts. I think Pops deserves D tier. Okay, unironically, if they made a Splatoon cereal where the marshmallows were different colored squids, that would be sick. That would be something they would do in Japan that we would never see over here. But that would be so hard though. I would get that. I'd rather eat Pops with milk though. I'd rather not eat Pops with milk. You're eating Pops dry? Bro, we need to put Kamiki on a watch list. That is scary right there. If you're eating, they already get stuck to the roof of your mouth enough. Pops dry is good. Dan, you're a fed too. Like I feel like that would just cut your mouth at that point. Like I wouldn't want to put that in my mouth. That would hurt. That would no, I would never do that. I would never do that. That's gonna cut the roof of your mouth so badly. Like, same thing with dry Captain Crunch. I think we're gonna need to vote on this one because I'm hearing lots of opinions on Pops. It's not going in A tier. We'll do B, D, or C. Oop, I spelled Pops wrong. It's 4 letters. 2 of them are the same. Actually, no, I don't. Pops is not in the same category as Apple Jacks. Nuh-uh. We'll fight over C or D. We are not saying that Pops are in the same category as Apple Jacks. Not even close. That's insulting, honestly. Pops don't deserve a spot on the tier list. Come on, B at least. You're telling me that Pops and Apple Jacks deserve to be on the same row? I think you're objectively wrong. Your opinion is invalid. Pops is peak. But are they better than Apple Jacks? That should always be your question when thinking about putting something in B. Are they better than Apple Jacks? And the answer is likely, if we're debating on whether it needs to be in B tier. You're being racist again. I'm not being racist. I'm being factually correct. Pops are not good. I'm not here for the Pop slander. You're trying to tell me that Pops and Apple Jacks are on the same level? You're crazy. You're crazy for thinking that. That was a really decisive one. So I'm genuinely curious if we. I'll let you guys debate over it, but I think that is absolutely crazy if you think Pops deserves to be on the same tier as Apple Jacks. We'll do it. We'll let the people voice their opinions, but I this is a really bad idea. Really terrible one. Apple Jacks is like a 6 out of 10, though. That's higher than Pops. That is still better than Pops. Who in their right mind is just waking up one day? They're like, man, I am ready for breakfast. I am so happy that I'm going to go have a nice bowl of Pops. No one says that. That's not normal. I don't trust that person. Oh my god. Are we really honestly saying that Pops deserve to be in B tier? You guys are crazy for that. No, I accidentally voted B. Oh, so that would be even right now. So it's still technically. This is crazy. So technically C is winning right now. We'll give it like 20 more seconds to see if anyone else wants to vote. But like, actually crazy. And I really hope these don't end on a tie. Pops are peak. Well, the people have spoken, and Pops is going in C. Right where it belongs. And it's going bottom C, too. I hate Pops. What is this? Count Chocula Monster Marshmallows? This just looks like Lucky Charms just without the swag. Who has had Count Chocula before? Actually, it's a 50-50 tie. Well, Meox voted for the wrong option and was like, I voted for the wrong one. So, Pops goes in C tier by 1 vote. Pops lower than Blueberry checks. Yeah, and it deserves to be there. For real, for real. Count Chocula in S tier. Dan, you're going to need to explain why. I have never heard of anyone eating Count Chocula before. I've never had it. Count Chocula is awesome. That just sounds like a knockoff of Lucky Charms. Both made by the same company, though. Wow. You should buy and eat all the tier list cereals for a video on God. That's expensive. That is a lot of cereal. I voted C on accident. I mean, yeah, cool. Nice try. Isn't that the guy from Family Guy? What are you talking about? That looks like Doofenshmirtz right there. For real, for real. That's Heinz Doofenshmirtz right there. Blueberry and Count Chocula are both cereals that's only around Halloween time. Blueberry and Count Chocula are Halloween exclusive. That's probably why you haven't had them. I mean, that makes sense. It's a seasonal cereal. I don't think we should rank the seasonal cereals, though. If that's what it is, I'm assuming Frankenberry is gonna be one of those two. I'm gonna leave the seasonal ones out. Cracklin Oat Brand. Be normal and have Raisin Brand. I've never that's such an old person thing to eat. Like for real, that is such an old person cereal. And there are better brand related cereals there. Hold on. Y'all are eating cereals based on the holiday? Eggo. Where do we want to put Eggo? Why on earth would you be having Eggo cereal? Like realistically. I wonder if there are any other Eggo products that would be better in the for breakfast. I wonder. I feel like Eggo cereal is the most like unnecessary thing to like possibly want to eat. It's like just eat the waffles. They literally make waffles. Why on earth would you go for Eggo cereal? It's like, God, I cannot wait to inject Eggos straight into my vein. I need Eggos for every single meal of the day. Just have the waffles. Put Cracklin Oats Brand in D tier. Yeah, because Raisin Brand exists. Literally, which would you rather have? Cracklin Oat Brand or Raisin Brand? Code Eagles Raisin. Oh, I never took that down. Since when is waffle flavored cereal? I don't know, but I really hate that. I'm gonna put that in D tier. If I want Eggo, I'm gonna have a freaking waffle. I'm not having cereal when I want waffles. Just toast a waffly virgin. Exactly. Who in their right mind wants Eggo cereal? He's based. You put Captain Crunch in S tier. Real. Frosted or French Toast Crunch? I've never actually had that. I mean, anything with Toast Crunch in it is automatically perking my ears a little bit. But has anyone had that before? Can anyone attest to whether or not that's good? Eggo only deserves to be a waffle and nothing more. I completely agree. I really should have turned the latency down on this because there's like 30 seconds of delay here. I forgot to change that, and now I can't change it. That sucks. So what are we thinking? French Toast Crunch is peak. All right, we've got one for peak. We it's It's pretty good. Pretty decent. Solid C, almost B. I'm hearing a lot of peak. French Toast Crunch sucks. I had it and it's ass. Wow. I can't see anything with Toast Crunch in it being in a C. Although it doesn't deserve, it definitely does not deserve to be with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I think we'll vote on like A or B. I can't see anything with Toast Crunch in it being in a C tier. I don't think they could mess up that hard. We'll vote on it though. I can pull for this. Yeah, I am. There we go. Also, please only vote if you have had the cereal, just to make it fair. And of course, we are split right down the middle. Oh, there we go. Leave that open for like 20 seconds, and then we will make our call. Surely we would not end on a tie. We would never do that. Because if we end on a tie, I'm going to go with tie. I'll be the tiebreaker, and I'm going A. I don't think you can mess up with Toast Crunch cereal. Wow, are we really going to tie? Are we going to tie here? This is peak YouTube. Yes, this is what YouTube was invented to be used for. See, that's the thing. They're processed and modified. It's not processed and modified to not fumble. Exactly. So they're peak. You enjoy it, don't you? So it sounds like we're all good here. Deserves D tier. French Toast Crunch is just gross. You are the only one that holds that opinion. You are literally the only one that thinks that. There's the Super Mario Bros. Cereal on this tier list. It doesn't get a spot because it doesn't exist anymore. Alright, I think we're going with A tier. The people have spoken, we are going with A tier. And I have not had it, but I think that is probably a valid opinion. Pig Ice Cream, you are the only one that thinks it goes in D tier. Alright, Fruit Loops. Do we even have to talk about this? I don't think we do. I don't think we have to talk about this. It's going right where it belongs. Your pull code up when this is on a Splatoon stream because I was too lazy to take it down. We don't need to talk about Fruit Loops. We all know where it belongs. If there's honestly someone that that thinks Fruit Loops goes anywhere lower than S tier, I would cordially invite you to leave the stream because you are absolutely crazy if you think it goes anywhere lower than S. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. They call me Quagmire. I go giggity giggity. Rare take B. You are crazy for that. You are actually crazy for thinking that. Fruit Loops is an S tier cereal, and I will not take any other opinion. So people are like, B, what is wrong with you people? You guys think Fruit Loops goes in B? Fruit Loops is an S tier cereal. You guys are all wrong if you think otherwise. Fruit Loops is an S tier, makes up for Cracklin' Oat Bran slander. You are the only one that thinks that. Alright, Frosted Flakes. What do we think about Frosted Flakes? Fruit Loops S+. Unfortunately, it doesn't go that high. I think Frosted Flakes would be a very solid contender for, like, B tier. If it's there with, like, any of the S tiers, I'm not gonna choose Frosted Flakes. However, it's not like Frosted Flakes is a bad cereal either. It's a really good cereal. Yeah, I think it goes in A. I think there's a very solid argument for putting Frosted Flakes in A. It's like it's not. I don't know. Frosted Flakes in the same category as base Captain Crunch. I don't know about that actually. We might have to vote on this because it's definitely not an S tier cereal, but I really don't know if I want to put it in A or B. So we'll vote on this one. Because there is no shot in hell Frosted Flakes is going in S tier. But I really... Actually, I should have asked the question, is Frosted Flakes better than Apple Jacks? And the answer is a resounding no. Wow, really? We're thinking A tier with this one? I don't know, guys. Are we really saying Frosted Flakes is better? I don't know. Maybe Frosted Flakes is better than Apple Jacks now that I think about it. Yeah, honestly, I think that's valid. The more I think about it, the more I can see Frosted Flakes going in A tier. The only thing bad about them is that they get soggy. They do get soggy really fast. That is very valid. I think like if you just have your sittings, if you have your portions small, you'll be okay with having you won't get them soggy. That's the tiger from Fortnite. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with A tier. The more I think about it, the more I very much agree. Frosted Flakes are better than Apple Jacks. All right, Frosted Mini Wheats. This might come off controversial. I'm not sure. I think they're an A tier, and honestly could be a contender for S tier. In terms of frosted cereals, I I could very much put mini wheats as an S tier. That might just be me. That may be controversial. I could maybe it's just a personal thing. I love frosted flakes. I'm not putting frosted flakes in B tier though. They are not. They are either an S or an A tier cereal. There is no shot. My question being, are they better than Apple Jacks? And they absolutely are. Frosted Flakes are so good. Like there is nothing better than the feeling of like having the frosted side of a mini wheat hit your tongue. That is peak right there. Mini wheats are a childhood classic. They're so good. We'll vote on this one because I don't want to be too biased here. But if it were up to me and me alone, they would be an S tier. They would probably be like second to highest S tier. Mini wheats, S or A. I would love to put them in S tier, but we'll be honest and fair here and let the people vote. Cookie Crisp is S tier. Who put it in D? Me. And if you think it's an S tier, you need to grow up. What are you, 6 years old? You're having cookies for breakfast? You need to go outside. You need to get some exercise if you're eating cookies for breakfast. Whose poll is this? Oh, did I not put Oh, it's Minuits. I did put it in there. What time is it for you? It is 1:15 in the morning. Can you tell? We're doing a cereal tier list. It kind of breaks my heart to see mini wheats be put in A. Cheerios in A tier is crazy. The only reason I put it there is because it's like the default cereal. You can't put the default in a lower tier. God, that breaks my heart seeing mini wheats as an A tier. I would put it in S personally. The people spoke though. The people want mini wheats in A tier, which is very very unfortunate. Man, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh. See, you don't have to listen to chat. I do. This is a Rizocracy, and we all get a fair say as long as these people don't subscribe to the ideologies of Joey Pierleone. All right. So next one we got. What is this? Just wanted to know. Good night. Good night. FJXYFY07 FITFOULTFIY. I've never had Life cereal. I don't think I have either. What is Golden Crisp? I think I've had this before, and I don't think it's good. Bargain bin Fruit Loops on crazy. Go crazy on a school weekday. Nobody. All A tier supporters are feds. Oh wait, I agree with you. We're talking about mini wheats there. What is Golden Crisps? Have any of you had that before, and where are we thinking it goes? Milk or cereal first? Cereal first. I'm not a psychopath. D. I'm hearing one for D so far, two for D. Golden Piss. It's mid. I think we've got a unanimous. Oh, almost unanimous. We've got Sylvie. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. We've got one for they're good. Probably A tier. That's crazy. Everyone in here, you are the only one saying anything above D tier, and you go for A. That is, whoa. That is a crazy ideology to have. Not milk first, Brad. I don't trust you. I'm putting it in D because like we've got people chanting F at it. There isn't even an F tier. We're going D. Sorry, man, but all right. Golden Grams. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of Golden Grams. Sylvatic. Okay, thank you. Put Eggo in D. List is invalid. Eggos are for waffles, not for cereal. You are crazy. Golden Grams, I don't like them. However, I know that is not the. Somebody subscribed. Thank you for that. I know that is not the most valid opinion to have. D tier. A tier. Sylvatic, why are you disagreeing with everyone? He probably puts milk in before cereal. I literally just said I don't do that. I think the people are gonna need to vote on this one because I am way too biased to have an opinion. If it were up to me, I'd put him in D tier, but that's just because I personally don't like him. So we're gonna vote on this. We'll do four A B C or D. I know my opinions on them are like very radical. So you guys are gonna have to choose this one for me. I could not make a fair, unbiased choice on Golden Grams. I hate them personally. They're not going in S tier though. They are not Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Wow, that's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. And he's dead. Wow. You gotta put Boo Berry in a solid B tier. I'm not ranking the seasonal ones just because like they're seasonal. D tier. I'm happy I am not the only one that thinks this way. I am very happy I'm not the only one that thinks Golden Grams are literal ass cheeks. They are so nasty. For real, for real. It warms my heart seeing that no one else likes Golden Grams either. What I'm thinking of doing though is because we've got so many people going A and B, we're gonna pour those over into C, and we're gonna put them in C tier. Like, I know D has the most votes, but for A and B's sake, we're gonna put them into C tier. So they like, because there's a lot of people that do like them. Oh wow, that's 50%. Actually, they might not win regardless. If D tier tops 50%, then we'll put them in D tier. But we're basically having 3 tiers versus literal garbage. So we'll give it like 30 seconds more, and if D doesn't have 50%, we'll put them in C tier. Just to not piss off the A and B tier people too much. But personally, just know D tier people, I am absolutely with you. I think they are literally one of Satan's abominations to be brought to Earth. But unfortunately, we don't always get our way. All right, we're gonna go with C tier. Just to not piss off the other people too much. We're going low C tier. Alright, we got... What is this? Gorilla Munch? I remember this stuff. I used to eat this. And it was dog shit. Like, for real, Gorilla Munch was absolutely disgusting. Someone's definitely botting the poll. Nah. Gorilla Munch, I don't know if any of you guys have had it before. It is so gross. It is absolutely disgusting. I think you could get that stuff at like Nature Valley. My mom had this big like S. Bruh. Don't skip Monkey Munch, please. Bruh, you guys are crazy. Gorilla Munch is disgusting. I think I'm gonna have to put my foot down against chat here. Gorilla Munch is so gross. It's one of those healthy cereals, and it's disgusting. My mom used to buy it for me all the time. It's another one of those cereals that would also get stuck to your mouth. I think you guys are absolutely crazy for saying it belongs anywhere other than D tier. All right, don't spam your opinions here. You need one. I see them all. Don't worry. It pisses me off seeing people say S tier Gorilla Munch. That is a crazy opinion. What's the name of the tier list so I can make my own? Cereal tier list maker. Or he just vetoed y'all. Yeah, because I have PTSD from Gorilla Munch. It's gross. Alright. Shut up, Bug Snacks. We're not doing a poll. We're not doing a poll. You're getting vetoed here. Gorilla Munch is going in D tier. Alright. Sorry, Elon Musk. This isn't a democracy. I get final vote, and Gorilla Munch is going in the trash. I will rarely step in on anything, but Gorilla Munch, we're not letting that slide. All right, Honey Bunches of Oats. I don't think I've ever actually had those. Anyone here who's had Honey Bunches of Oats, what do you think about that? I know they're like one of the most common cereals around. I legit don't think I've ever had it. For real, for real. Blueberry is literally F tier. We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with those three. We'll put those down at the bottom, so they're just out of our way. Any holiday specific cereal is getting out of here. It's trash. See, I've seen lots of opinions here. S plus plus. Wow. I think we're gonna have to vote on this one, and I think we're gonna do all polls. Honey. Oh, there's no. I spelled honey really stupidly. Honey bunches of oats. We'll do all tiers in this because everyone seems to have a different opinion here. S, A, B, C. Oh, well, I can't do a D. If C wins, we'll do a vote between C and D. But I don't think C will win. Wow, S tier. Wow, I was not expecting that to win. Whoa. We got some strong Honey Bunches of Oats fighters out here. I was not expecting that. Maybe I need to try this. I've never actually had Honey Bunches of Oats. I mean, shoot, man. Maybe I'll have to try it. He thinks he's the battery. We call him Elon Musk. Alright, I don't... So you gotta get some Honey Bunches of Oats. Apparently, man, it sounds like this is a really good cereal. It's def top 5. Wow. I mean, like, shoot, man, I guess I will try some soon. It's mad. The people don't agree with you there. Interesting. I don't like nut or oat-based cereals. You must not be a fan of Honey Nut Cheerios. Alright, Honey Bunches of Oats. S tier. I would not have seen that coming. Honeycombs. I feel like honeycombs are a solid B tier cereal. Like, or maybe A. I could see honeycombs going in A, but honeycombs are not an S tier cereal. I could see A or B. They're definitely better than C. Are they better than Apple Jacks? No, I think honeycombs are a B tier. Applejack should be an S tier. See, that's what I thought too, but the people didn't think so. I don't A tier, but S tier is a bit high. I don't think honeycombs are not better than Applejacks, so I think I'm gonna put them in B. Honeycomb S tier. Yeah, but would you rather have Applejacks or honeycombs? You see the Mario cereal on here? Unfortunately, it is not. Chocolate honeycombs are fire, though. Never had normal ones. I didn't know chocolate honeycombs were a thing. Let's see. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, are we really saying honeycombs are not as bad as Rice Chex and Pops? Nuh-uh. Why is there Sour Patch cereal? What? Oh my lord. We're dealing with that right now. Candy cereal is for children. We don't respect the opinions of people that eat candy cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios, this is an easy S tier. And I will not take any other opinions. Honey Nut Cheerios is an S tier cereal, and if you think otherwise, I don't like you. So I need to ask, what is the name of the font that you used in Springfest's back thumbnail? Probably Splat Font 2. It's probably that one, although I'm not sure off the top of my head. Honey Nut Cheerios is an S tier cereal. And if you disagree with that, I don't agree with you. In fact, you're stupid, actually. Honey Nut Cheerios is one of the best Cheerios of all time. No, Cheerios aren't S. Don't care. You're bad. S tier. Honey Nut Cheerios. We're not voting on that one either. Honey Nut Cheerios is an S tier cereal, and I do not care about your opinions there. I want a non-candy brand sour cereal so Rizzy won't kill me. Cheerios is like C tier. Cool. What are you, 6? You're 6 years old for thinking that. Well, I guess that makes sense. You're saying that waffle cereal is on the same tier as Sour Patch Kids cereal and Cookie Crunch. Yes. Ooh, actually. That is a valid reason to bring Eggos up a bit. I'll put Eggos in C. They're going low C though, very low C. Like they're not moving past bottom, because I just hate the idea of waffle cereal. Candy cereal is good. Yeah, and you're probably like below the age of 13 for thinking that. All right. Nope, we're not voting. We're not voting. No. If you're having donut cereal, I don't respect you. 6-year-olds love Cheerios. I'm not 6. Yeah, you're probably 7. No. No, Honey Nut Cheerios are an absolutely goated cereal. And if you think otherwise, you're crazy. You're crazy. You honestly are. Disrespect. You need to put some respect on Honey Nut Cheerios. For real, for real. Move Monkey Munch up to, and we're good. No, no, you don't get a vote on that one. Z, can you add a made for feds tier list so you can put the cereals that belongs in hell there? How do I add a tier? I don't know how to add one. That sucks. I wish I did, because I would make one. I would make a tier list or a tier just for candy sugar or candy cereals. All right, go lean. Cashy. 12 grams of protein in a cereal. I'm gonna put that in A tier, honestly. And here's my reason for putting go lean. 12 grams of protein for a cereal is a lot. So if you're like trying to if you're trying to watch your calories or get your protein intake up, that is a really good breakfast to have. I mean, it's not like it's not as good as just having like a meat for a breakfast, but for the gains, like that is a good place to go if you like cereal and you just want to have a healthy cereal. That is a pretty good option right there, and honestly, I might look into getting that myself. That's an A tier. Low A tier, but for the right people, that seems like a really good cereal to have. I hate cinnamon, it hurts my stomach. Skill issue. Brad is our 12-year-old of the day for saying candy cereal on top. Alright, now Kix. I'm not a fan of corn cereals. I do think it's probably better than Pops, though. What are we thinking about Kix? Oh boy, why am I getting tired? This isn't allowed. I have to finish the list first. It's your top 5 cereals. We'll come to the conclusion for that after we're done with the tier list, after we've reviewed all the cereals. Has anyone had Kix before? I've never had them because they just seem really boring to me. I mean, I see corn in the packaging and I'm just like, no. D tier. I mean, I don't think Kix is bad as like... Well, we got a few for D tier. Put it above Pops on C tier. I think that's probably the most basic I've had. Brad is the Fed, and I saw him working with Meg Griffin. I like the idea of putting Kix above Pops. Like they're both basically the same thing, but I'd rather have Kix over Pops. No, not D. I'm thinking about tricks. Oh, Crave. Crave is really yummy, and it's really bad for you. Like terribly bad for you. But man, that stuff is good. I honestly don't think I can form an opinion on Crave. I don't know. Crave is really good, but it's really bad for you as well. I'm going to let you guys vote on Crave, because I don't think I can come to a conclusion there. It's not going in S tier. Actually, I know a lot of people that really love Crave, so we'll give it the option to vote for S tier. It's definitely not a D tier though. Even though it's one of those unhealthy ones, I can't in good faith put Crave in D tier. I could never do that to Crave. I've had Crave maybe like 3 times, and it was one of the yummiest cereals I ever had. Crave is so good it makes the roof of my mouth hurt. Real, it's better than candy cereal? I don't think so. Brad, your opinions have like become so invalid the more I've heard you talk about how you love candy cereal. What the fuck? Is that an Overwatch cereal? Well, boys, I think we found it. Our lowest D tier. And if I find out how to make another tier, the Overwatch cereal will be going there. Bud wants healthy cereal. Yeah, because I don't want to be diabetic. What is wrong with healthy cereal? Is Captain Crunch has more sugar per calorie than Sour Patch Kids? For real? That's shocking. I love Overwatch. Overwatch cereal going as the lowest of the low. Wait, hear me out. Cereal plus water. Brad, no one cares about your opinions anymore. You have lost all good faith here. We're not taking you seriously, bro. If there was ever a game I would want to die while playing, it would be Overwatch. Boy, do I have just the YouTuber for you. Guys, my uncle is diabetic and he can't have good shit, so stop not wanting to be healthy. Nick is so real for that. If you don't want to be healthy, if you want to be healthy, don't eat cereal. You can enjoy good things and, like, not want them to be absolutely loaded with sugar, too. That's just a stupid opinion to have. Alright, I'm done even listening to Brad at this point. Alright, Crave will go in A tier. Water plus milk. Don't ever speak again. See, I don't think Brad has had a good take this whole night. The Overwatch cereal should be an S because it's silly. No. I promise. I solemnly swear that Sour Patch Kids cereal is good. Sourness in cereal is good. That sounds disgusting. Sour milk? You're having that in milk, dude. That's gonna be gross. Eat eggs, cereal sometimes. I mean, eggs are loaded in cholesterol. They're really not, like, the best source of protein you can get in the morning. That would be yogurt. Alright, life. This might be a controversial take. Life cinnamon, I don't know if you guys have had it before. It's really good. Life cereal, specifically the cinnamon one, is a really good cereal, and if you guys haven't had it before, I recommend you try it. For $1,000 dono goal for an Overwatch 2 stream. No. That's really funny, though. Does he accept my friend request? On what? Life cinnamon is S tier. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. Thank you. I'm really happy to be validated there. Life cinnamon is a really good one. Alright, what is this life? Life original? I feel like that's like a high C tier. What do we think about the original Life? Because it's definitely not better than Apple Jacks. I think that is the first good take Brad has had all night, saying Life is an original. Life original is a C tier. That's a good C tier food right there. Anything lower would be a disservice, but it's definitely not better than Apple. It's definitely not on the same level as Apple Jacks. Oh, Life cinnamon is goated. I'm happy to hear that. For $10 million, Receive will do fit and die on stream while playing Overwatch 2. For real, for real. What is our sub counter at right now? I'm really tired. 30,670. That's a cool number to have. Original Life B tier. I'm seeing a lot of numbers here. It is certainly not S tier. I think we're gonna put it in C, but it's going above the corn cereals. Lucky Charms. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not going in B tier. It's obviously an S or an A, but I don't know which one. I don't know if it's an S tier or an A tier. We're gonna have to vote on Lucky Charms. Because it's definitely one of the goated cereals, but I don't know how goated it is. Hey, there we go. Vote, kids. Elon Musk spouting pure nonsense over there saying it's a D tier. You're crazy for that. D because marshmallow equals yucky. And Brad is back to having the worst takes one could possibly fathom. Surely this will not end on a tie. Splatfest based off of Lucky Charms. Yeah, I don't think S tier is coming back from that. I think Lucky Charms 1A tier. Talking with or without marshmallows with. Oh wait, actually, S tier might make a comeback. We'll wait another 30 seconds on that one. Diabetes. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I think wait, actually no, S tier is getting closer. If you haven't voted so far, vote for whether Lucky Charms is an S tier or an A tier. Are there any cereals here that resemble the shape of a cup? I think there is. Dog Snacks, it's funny that you mentioned that. I think there actually is the people that make the ice creams, the like ice cream cones, the prepackaged ice cream cones that have the like chocolate at the bottom of them. I think they actually turned that into a cereal. The cones trying so hard to come back from their brutal failure 2 years ago. It's been like 2 years since we've done a tier list stream. Alright, yeah, I think it was a close fight, but I think A tier nearly takes it. So we will go with A tier for Lucky Charms. Like, high A tier. Not higher than Mini Wheats, though. The hell is Captain Crunch not an S? Because we put Captain Crunch Berries in S, which in my opinion is better than Captain Crunch regular. Don't worry, we're not doing Captain Crunch dirty. It's just like Captain Crunch plus berries is like even better. But goodbye, Cot Map no. I'm getting tired. Alright. Oreo O's. Boop. Cocoa Pebbles. Goated cereal in my opinion. A high A? Yeah, absolutely, Brad. No one cares about your wrong opinions here. Where are we thinking Cocoa Pebbles? Because Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles are really good. So whatever one we put with, we're putting both the Pebbles together because they're both great cereals. Berries are worse though. I agree with you there. Berries are worse than cocoa. It's the Mario cereal here. It is not, unfortunately, as it has not been on store shelves in like 6 years. Cocoa Pebbles S. I think both of the Pebbles could easily be S tier cereals. Pebbles are S for 30 seconds, then B for the rest. That is true. They get soggy very fast. You cannot have them. You have to eat them quickly. Cocoa Pebbles are way better than Cocoa Puffs. I agree. I think both the Pebbles can be an S, but Cocoa Pebbles is going to be above Fruity Pebbles. Pop-Tart cereal. That looks like a mini wheat with filling. That is a mini wheat with filling. That's stupid. I hate that. That's probably really good, and I don't like that. Yeah, we're not debating here. Cocoa and Fruity Pebbles are S tier. Now, where do we... Has anyone... Oh, wait, we haven't done Nutter Butter, but that's a candy cereal, so that's automatic D tier. The Overwatch cereal is lower, though. S tier because Pop-Tart TV reference. Outside of the Pop-Tart TV reference, where do we think Pop-Tart cereal should be? S tier Pop-Tart TV. So certified Pop-Tart TV moment. Pop-Tart TV and my girl both drowning, and I can only save one. Catch me at my girl funeral chanting Pop-Tart TV on top. Amazing Pebbles are peak. We're done with Pebbles though. We all know they're peak. Where is Pop-Tart cereal going? Wow, the two dumbest chat members are saying S tier. I don't know, honestly, because that sounds way too good to be, the stream delay is atrocious today. Yeah, I know, I'm really sorry about that. I forgot to change it before I started this one. We'll vote on this one because I don't know. They sound really good, but I've never had them before. S A B C. Alright, kids, vote for the Pop-Tart cereal. Pop-Tart cereal sounds like a Fed candy cereal taste. Pop-Tarts are intended to be breakfasts. I never eaten the cereal, but it's S tier for Pop-Tart TV. My IQ is a number. I am so smart. Coder's been a member for 9 months. What did I just wake up to? The cereal tier list. Welcome to peak. Can you tell that the sleep paralysis has kicked in? Wow, lots of votes for S tier. I didn't expect to see that coming, but like S tier just sweeped over there. Yeah, I don't even think we need to continue to vote. S tier 1. It's Jover. Wow, I didn't know that this many people had Pop-Tart cereal. Do you prefer Pop-Tart toasted or untoasted? I could go either or. I eat them more untoasted, but I don't have anything against them for toasted. This one is rigged because no one really cares about the flavor. Where's the cone on this list? Pop-Tart TV Junior. Alright, Raisin Brand. Hi, I'm a fan and new sub. Thank you, Car. It's a tasty cereal they're doing for Pop-Tart TV. Dalton WC says my name. Well, my name says Dalton WC. Well, the only one who has tried. Without frosting or what? With or without frosting? Alright, we're done talking about Pop-Tarts. We need to move on to Raisin Brand. Please go to bed. I will after we finish the tier list. We gotta finish the fight, though. We gotta finish strong. A and D. Wow. Raisin Brand A. Trust. I feel like Raisin Brand is the best brand cereal you can get. So I am in agreement with the idea of putting it in A tier. Forgot to text mother that I got home from the gym. Should do that so she doesn't worry. Alright. Imagine going to bed. I'm not yet. Don't you worry. Now, Raisin Bran Crunch. What do we think about that? Has anyone had that? I haven't. Should put Reese's Puffs in S tier. Don't worry, they will be going there. But what do we do with Raisin Bran Crunch first? I never had it, but I know Raisin Bran. That just sounds like Raisin Bran, but even more. Like, can you really go wrong with Raisin Bran Crunch? Who doesn't like Crunch? Where's Kamaki? We're talking about Raisin Bran S tier. Nope. I wouldn't put it that high. I'll put Raisin Bran Crunch right next to normal Raisin Bran. We'll just pocket them together like we did the Pebbles. Reese's Puffs. We're not willing to debate on this. I'm not willing to debate on this. Reese's Puffs is the best cereal. Hands down. We're not arguing here. In fact, when I'm done with this stream, I'm probably going to have a bowl of Reese's Puffs. Good argument. However, the more you spam F, the more I want to put it in S. It gets even better. They put frosting on the bran flakes. That's cool. Raisin Bran Crunch. It's going right next to Raisin Bran. We're not debating on Reese's Puffs. It is the best cereal. Like when I think of Reese's, I don't even think of their candy. I think of Reese's Puffs. They make a better cereal than they do a candy. They're still good, but the cereals are like peak. Rice Krispies. As a cereal, I don't like them. However, they are probably the most versatile. It is the most versatile. My brain is not working right now, which is not optimal. I think they're the most versatile cereal, seeing as you can make Rice Krispie treats with them. But if we're looking at it just objectively as a cereal, where would we put them? Reese's Puffs peak. Exactly. We're not debating on Reese's Puffs. They are the best cereal. For real. No cap, on God. On Jaw, on all of them, on all the dead wrappers. It's the best cereal. I love Rice Krispies. They're so good. S plus. Being no flavor but the pop. I don't agree with putting Rice Krispie in S tier. Wow, a lot of people think that though. We'll vote on it. In my opinion, it would be an A tier, but we'll vote. Cocoa Rice Krispie, I would put in I would put Cocoa Rice Krispies in S tier, but I don't know about normal one. We will vote though. I have to go to bed, so I can be at work at 10 a.m. One more thing before I go. What cereal is your personal favorite so I can have it when I wake up in the morning? Reese's Puffs. Easy S tier. Best cereal of all time. Reese's Instant Toast Crunch is undoubtedly top 8. I'm glad we agree there. Should be Reeseing on my Puff till I cereal. Okay, does anyone know if Frizzy is a flag or a symbol? Literally anything like that. I mean, we have my channel icon. It's S chat, y'all don't understand. It's really not that good. And this, please someone answer. Just use the channel icon as like a symbol. Alright, yeah, A tier 1. We're going A tier. Cocoa Krispies. I feel like that would be another A tier. Because Cocoa Puffs are already an A tier. We'll put them with the Krispies. We'll keep the Krispies together. Is that really it? What do you want from me? S'mores? Has anyone had s'mores before? I'm really thinking about just putting them in a D tier, but... Good night, Bub. I'm gonna C tier. You're wrong. What do we... Has anyone here had s'mores before? Like the cereal, not the, like, campfire thing. I really want to do a campfire. We should do a stream where we just all sit by a campfire. That would be so much fun. I'll make s'mores and then make jokes about how I get to eat them and you guys don't. S'mores B. Democratic... Oh, yeah! Triangulum made a flag a while back. Bugsnax, Triangulum made a flag for us. The Democratic Republic of Hamburger, Cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. High A, low S. Whoa. Okay, it's Brad's opinion. I don't care. S'more cereal kind of fire. It's not going up in S tier, but I'm willing to talk about having it as an A. And it doesn't sound like it's going in D either. We have some strong opinions on this one. A, B, C. Alright, kids, vote your hearts out. It's in the fan art channel. It's pinned. Well, there you go. I had some more cereal. It's actually a pretty good high B. Alright, yeah. B just took that, like, instantly. I think it's already... Oh, wait, there's only 4 votes. It looks like B is going to take it, though. Like, without even a fight. Which I'm okay with. I am okay with that one. I don't think we need to vote anymore. I don't think there's a comeback there. S'mores will be in B tier. Put that above the Chex, because those Chex just isn't that good. It's under Apple Jacks, I would admit. I think the children chose already. It's a B tier cereal. Under Apple Jacks, but above Kick. So in B tier. Didn't know who was before. I don't care about Splatoon, but this stream is fire. I think I'm gonna do like I want to get back. I used to do tier lists a few years back. I think we're gonna be doing weekly tier lists. So if you're interested in silly tier lists, that is probably something you can still find on this channel, and is not part of my grand plan to eventually migrate away from making Splatoon streams by the time Splatoon 3 ends support. That I would never do that. I would never ever do that. Alright, Special K. Has anyone had this? This is such a mom cereal. Like, I think my mom used to have this when I was younger. And I would never eat it. Do we have any reservations about putting Special K, like both of them, in like low C tier? Cause like for real, I can't put Special K. Garden Hose tier list 2 is not until 2026. Every 4 years we will have a Garden Hose tier list election. S, I promise it's S. Shut up, Brad. No one asked you. Ask your mom. Yeah, let me call my mom at like 1:53 a.m. and like, Mom, you remember Special K cereal? What did you think about it? Why are Lucio O's so low? Because we're not giving validation to Overwatch. We'll poll on whether we think it's B or D tier, or C or D tier. Special K makes some yummy like snack bars, but cereal, that's for like 40-year-old moms right there. Special K berries is A at least. What? You're crazy for that. Yeah, I'm done with the Rizzeron meme. I can calm down, so I'm happy now. Send it to me. Send it to me. Please, 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 please. I like content involving myself. Posting it on Twitter right now. Oh boy, surely it's not something that'll be very mean and controversial. That would never happen. That would never happen. D tier. Alright, cool. My mom has 3,000 hours on Overwatch. Your mom needs to get a life. For real, for real. Oh boy, new Rizzeron Explain meme just dropped. Well, it's not out yet. Darn. Alright. Could you please listen to me? The purple Special K is amazing. Alright. We can put that one in C then. Or we're not going higher than that. I think you will like it. I'm looking. I'm refreshing it right now. I am on your Twitter page. I'm waiting for it to show up. I'm waiting for peak to drop. The dried fruits and Special K are ew. Mini wheat strawberry. I've never had those. Has anyone had mini wheat strawberry? That sounds like it would be kind of good. Did peak drop yet? Peak is not out yet. I don't think mini wheat's strawberry is going to be nearly nearly as good as normal mini wheats, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Is peak out yet? No, it's not out yet. Wow. We got high opinions for mini wheat strawberry. Oh wait, I never ended this poll. Mini wheat strawberry is an S for me. We'll vote on that between S, A, or B. S, A. Oh, I hit the wrong button. B. Alright, vote your hearts out, kids. Because I don't know what to do with that one. What am I looking at, Bug Snacks? Made this image after side order made me want to die. What is that? Oh boy. Yay, another Bug Snacks meme that I have to Google Translate. Thank you for that. Those are both of my main weapons though, so I'm a little scared. Aw, Bug Snacks, that's so nice. Wow, you really mean it, and you're not just being ironic. That's so nice of you. It's so rare that Bug Snacks says something nice to me. It's one of those moments I cherish. That's why I have every nice thing Bug Snacks has ever said to me saved. Alright, what did we get for mini wheats? A tier, alright. Would not have seen that coming. But mini wheats are pretty peak. No, I don't mean it. Oh, I was happy for a second. Is it a slur? No. It said, "I love you very much, Rizziron," and I was like, "Bug Snacks just said something nice. My day is officially made." And it's like, oh, oh. All right, Tricks. Do we have anything against putting this as an S tier? It's just like idea just came to me and I made it a reality. I thought you were just being nice, and that maybe you meant that like the stream made you happy after side order made you mad. I was like, oh my gosh, we just made Bug Snack's day better. And it's like, oh, oh, no, no, we didn't do that. Born to suffer. All right, Tricks though. I think Tricks is an S tier. Tricks is D. Bruh. Wow, that would have made your day. You must have had a Well, the stream did do that. Alright, I'll take whatever one I can get. No Bug Snacks, I just like to hear whenever the stream happens to make you happy, as you are a very hard to please person. I don't know, think whatever you want to think. Yeah, well, Tricks is going S tier. Snacks absolutely despise side order. I'm just moving my mouse up real quick. We're not keeping it an A. I would put it right between here, personally. Tricks taste odd. It's B. You're wrong. Waffle crisps. The hell are waffle crisps? Have you guys ever had those? I haven't. I've never had a waffle crisp before. 13-4 clear. Yippee yippee. Tricks are S. I agree. Completely agree. I don't know where we're putting waffle crisps though. Oh, I despise the homing color palette thing. For real. Disgraceful to put Tricks in S. You're wrong. Waffle crisps A tier? I've never had them, so I wouldn't know. Love them so much. Does anyone else love them as much as Gex Gaming does? High C Max. Woo. Oh, that's Brad. No one trusts Brad. Making this image to get my mind off of side order. What side order does to a person. D tier? Wow. Are we saying D tier because we had it before? Waffle crisps are a D. I've seen more D than anything else here. Not as bad as Lucio's though. We'll put that a little bit higher because it's not a candy cereal. I'm getting really tired. We only have one left to go. Wheaties. Wheaties is one of those iconic cereals that you can't knock down. However, it's not nearly as good or iconic as Cheerios. My past opinions aren't the best, but I promise you, see, Max. My day started crappy. It's only going downhill from here. I just know it. Pain. Born to suffer. Do we have any final opinions on Wheaties before we finish this? Why do we want to put Wheaties in D tier? They're iconic. Wheaties is a C. I think if it's going C, it's going the highest C possible. It is definitely better than Corn Flakes. For real, no cap. Alright. Excluding the seasonal cereals, we officially have our cereal tier list. We did it, boys. It took an hour and a half to do, but we have made our cereal tier list. With the best cereal of all time being Reese's Puffs, without a doubt. Not even a chance of anything else going better. Alright, kids, I think that's it for tonight. We did our tier list. We'll do another one a few days from now. Yeah, I think we're good here. Good night, everyone. I'm finally going to bed now. Sleep very good. If you're just waking up, good morning. Yeah, have a good day, everyone. I'll be streaming again in a few hours because the horror's